Hi, Leos. Welcome to your reading. I just want to say happy birthday and I want to apologize for not being around last month. I was just traveling and, yeah, going through some stuff, life stuff. Anyways, you guys know I'm a Leo rising, so this is my reading too. I'm really excited to do this reading for you. And I'm going to extend an offer that I offered to, what signs I did manage to get to last month. I think it was only 3 of them. So I want to offer, kind of my lower prices. I have them all set on my website, my booking kind of portal thing. If you'd like to go over there, it's like half an hour for $50, which I feel is absurdly reasonable considering, I only do a few readings a day because it does take up a lot of energy. And I only see a few clients because, I like to put my attention to each one. Sometimes I get messages throughout the day, and if I have a lot of people I'm reading for, I don't know. It's hard to differentiate who they're for. So, anyways, if that appeals to you, check it out. All right, let's get into this reading. What is the central energy for Leo for their birthday month? What is the central energy for Leo for the rest of their birthday month? Whoa. 3 of Swords. All right, well, let's see what this is about. I mean, it flew out with the Devil, too. The Devil flipped over, too. I don't know what this is. This is heartache. This is sadness. This is, feeling... it could actually be like a flip side positive. I also feel, too, I feel like heart opening, but with a lot of stuff being released. It's almost bringing me back to my time working in the jungle, like heart opening, but ultimately it's actually really difficult work. So I don't know what you guys are going through, but it feels necessary. It feels like you will get through this. This feels passing. Um, let's see what this is all about. What's this 3 of Swords about? 8 of Swords. Feeling trapped about how to move forward, how to get everything you want. It's like this impasse type of energy where we're not where we want to be. We're not where we were. We're kind of in this in between. This feels like spiritual emergence to me. Like there is this leveling up, and it could have to do with, your solar return. I mean, your end of year and starting off a new kind of cycle. I'd actually invite you to look up the numerology of your year. So it's, the number of your birthday, say you're 43. So it would be 4 plus 3 would be a 7. So you'd be looking at what does a 7 year mean for me, right? All right, let's see. What is in the subconscious for Leo? What is in Leo's subconscious to do with all this energy? Knight of Swords, wanting to charge after something. So I feel with this could have to do for some of you with matters of the heart. There's somebody that's on your mind, but we don't know how to make this work. We don't know how to go about the situation. Really, truly, what we want to do is kind of go in and just, claim what we want. Charge forward. This is almost a little bit defensive energy, so I don't know what is going on here. Some of you, especially that are single, don't know how or when or why not love hasn't manifested. And it's like, I have all of this energy to give. I'm ready to just move forward. This is frustrating. I'm done with the crummy energy of the past, where my heart got broken or things didn't work out. And I feel like I've released that, or I've been working on releasing that. Wow. Oof. The past is the Magician, yeah. We've been working on this for a while. I feel like I'm talking to mostly single Leos. Some of you, if you are in a relationship and you found out that there was another party, I feel like this is for a very small few of you, I feel like this little bit of anger, wanting to take action, feeling really defensive, but really truly at the core of things, if you were to take a pause, you're really confused about how to go forward. How do I navigate this in a way that's true to me? So I hope that's not for a lot of you, but the reality is I feel drawn to speak that storyline as well. You have the tools to be able to handle this situation, the magician. Whatever is going on, though, whatever storyline you're following, there is a spiritual emergence. There is a next leveling up, which is interesting. It's really nice. It's really hard. It's really difficult. It's really confusing. What's the current energy? Yeah. So there's a need to look forward. I want to say even dreaming of limitless possibilities. So if you haven't dreamed in a while, you haven't made any goals in a while, now would be a good time. This is a man with his wands of passion, looking forward into the future, waiting for his ships to come in, but also, contemplating his direction, his next move. So maybe something for some of you has freed up and now you have a little bit more freedom. So looking at maybe some sort of loss in a different way. Or if you are kind of at this impasse where you don't know how to move forward, I feel like the best advice is to just dream. Dream about your options, write down a list, what feels right. Slowly cross the ones out that feel less than, and move forward, think forward, dream forward. Ooh. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you are wanting like a really solid relationship. But let's see. What's in the near future? What's in the near future for Leo? 7 of Swords. Gosh. Let's clarify this. Why is the 7 of Swords in the future? I feel like it's testing. Oh, I'm sorry to read this. It's your season, but to me there feels like this test. Are you willing to accept less than you deserve? So I don't know if somebody is just not meeting you, somebody's just not putting in the effort, or somebody's, really, I feel like a little bit angered you by taking more than they deserve, whether it's your trust, whether it's your time. There's a little bit of anger here. And I want to say, invite yourself to step back and say, hey, what is this teaching me? What am I releasing here? I know that's... I would feel frustrated if I heard that. And, I am a Leo rising, and I feel some of this energy. Like, how do I move forward about, heartache from the past? I've been manifesting, thinking positive so much. I've been constantly moving. I haven't met somebody that has been willing to match me, right? But I still have this strength. I still constantly kind of flick that other little devil on my shoulder away and really try to tune into the good stuff. That metaphor of the angel on your shoulder. I try to listen to that one. I try to feed that horse instead of the dark horse. So this is talking about taming this beast in our mind. To not expect to be taken advantage of, I feel. Taken advantage of for your kindness. But also this fear of not being met, I feel. There's a level of vulnerability here that I feel like has caused you to not move forward yet. I feel like it's contemplation energy. So I don't know if this is a new job, not seeing the way forward, but ready to move, like ready to create movement within this, because I feel like whatever the work would be or has been, it's showing up as the 7 of Swords. It's taking more than it's giving you, and you're needing to find the strength to actually take action, to charge forward in a different direction. There's definitely, this is a nice turning point. Even if it is heavy, it's a nice turning point. It's in the position of power for Leo. The moon, yeah, this is uncharted territory. So we don't know what the plan is. We don't know what the path is. We're taking a risk to get what we want. The moon, it's saying, it feels like an X factor to me. There is still something needing to reveal itself. I'm curious what this is. If you're looking for a job, it's still like there, you don't know exactly what it is, but trust that something is coming for you. You could be involved with a Cancer, although that's kind of a weird pairing with Cancer and Leo. Maybe it works. Fire and water. What is in the position? I guess, I mean, you guys are right next to each other in the zodiac. I guess that does work. What is in the position of the environment? Judgment, getting what you deserve. Resurrection of the good in your life. There's something that's moving. We're moving out of, and it feels like a cycle. It feels like the last 7-10 years. If you've had a bunch of failed relationships, even a period of solitude, feels like you've been becoming this magician to manifest and cycle out this energy. This is the transmutation happening right now. This is a transmutation. You're a manifester. You're an alchemist. Ten of Cups, to get your Ten of Cups. This is a lot about fulfillment. I feel either relationship or work, but I feel very strongly relationship for a lot of you. Wanting this long-term, stable, emotional fulfillment. So if there's been some like hints of underlying depression, especially with this Three of Swords right in the center, it is cycling out. And it feels like it comes with the work you've been doing, your self-worth, knowing what you deserve, stepping up. I feel like healing a lot, though. It feels like healing a lot of stuff that maybe, yes, it's yours, but, maybe it was even there since childhood or before that, ancestral, trauma. Like, it feels like there has been work that maybe you didn't necessarily think you asked for, but I feel like a lot of perseverance here. I almost just want to say good job. Good job. Closing out this cycle, this solar year in like an epic way where we're not going back that way. We're not settling for less. We're not going to feel trapped, especially in matters of the heart. Especially in matters of our will, like should I follow this path? It feels right, but I'm timid. No, we're not doing that anymore. You guys feel, the word is, it feels like you guys feel pretty epic to me for stepping into your epic potential, if that even makes sense. What is the outcome for Leo? Ace of Cups. Ooh. I don't know what that sound was. That was Ace of Cups. This feels like a nice quenching glass of thank you very much. I deserve this. I'll take that. I'll take 2 of them. Love. Abundance of love. Tapping into heart source energy. Tapping into heart space. And this creates ripple effects in every aspect of your life. You're seeing the world in a different way. Things that once bothered you are not going to bother you in the same way because you know your worth. Bottom of the deck, the Hangman. Ooh, and right below that, wanted to peek through. The Temperance. This is about healing your inner world to create the manifestations that you want in the 3D. And you're here. I want to say congratulate yourself for getting through this last year. It feels like kind of a tricky year. A lot of work has been done, though, so congratulate yourself. Like, pat yourself on the back, even if, you feel like it was a wash. I feel like this is opening the door for epic, and I'm being drawn to say, Lionsgate energy, it's here. It's happening right now. So if you haven't seen, any evidence of this, ask the universe for some breadcrumbs, ask it for some synchronicities, ask it for some guidance, because I feel like it's here and it's coming. I feel love is available to you guys. And I feel like a fulfillment in what you do for work. And so I feel a change here. I feel like I'm speaking to a lot of the singles, but if this is you in a relationship, there is definitely a resurrection and, a period of more happiness. So it would apply more to people that were going through some stuff. If you are going through nothing like this, please disregard this reading. This is definitely a general reading, not meant for everybody. So don't try and make it fit, especially I don't want to project this Three of Swords and feeling trapped energy. If you're not feeling trapped, get this out of your mind, right? But it's interesting, in your power is the moon. The moon is, despite things not being clear yet, there's one guarantee that the sun always comes back around, and it's showing right on the other side of this moon as we walk through these pillars on this path that's, lit by false reflection, right? We're not sure. But it's about taking a risk, following what feels subconsciously deep in your heart, feels right. I feel like this is tied to subconscious work and release. I'm curious if some of you have done I almost feel like plant medicine work, like meditating on a mountain for a month. Like, what kind of work are you guys doing? I feel like somebody has done a lot of inner work. It can just be, being out in the garden, and that's meditating for a month. If you've been really working repetitive stuff outside in nature, something here has been released, though. That's the point. Because I say meditation, but it comes in different ways, and it's telling me there's been space where not a lot has happened to create this release. So it's really beautiful. Expect some sort of offer here to come in, some sort of gift, and it's going to create some sort of abundance. And abundance to me is love, financial change for the better after a period of it not being wonderful. So, interesting reading, Leo. It's really... actually, let me pull one more card while I'm here. Let me not exit so quickly. Let's get one more card. This is going to be from the Earth Warriors Oracle deck. Please give me one additional message for Leo. What would be helpful for Leo to hear for the rest of their birthday season? What would be helpful for Leo to hear? Puyo? I think I'm butchering this name. Sorry. Guardian of the Aumaka. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry for laughing and for butchering that. All right, let's read it though. Let's see what this message is. No matter how compelling an experience of challenge, darkness, or defeat may seem, you have divine protection and promise of safe passage through the dawn. You will see and hear truth of the light. You shall not be alone in this journey. Soul guides now help you find your true north. If you have been proceeding along a dangerous path, even unknowingly, Pueo will navigate you safely away from evil and ill wishing, guiding you back to your higher purpose and sacred path. Beautiful. It says, in a reading, information that may have been hidden for a time will come to light. Interesting. That would be the moon. There is guidance. There is guiding intelligence assisting you safely through a situation in life that is otherwise confusing or dangerous for you. There are divine powers helping you in all situations to do with battles, unfairness, or injustice, whether you are consciously aware of these things or not. Trust in the signs that you see, and especially in the truth that you hear. Sometimes beneath what is actually being said, The accuracy of your insights and perspective are heightened at this time. Aumakua in Hawaiian refers to vulnerable ancestors. This oracle also indicates that loved ones on the other side are sending you love and assistance and are receiving your prayers and intentions for their own healing. Beautiful. It says, invisible help from the spiritual world is with you, guiding and protecting you through spiritual warfare, seen and unseen. The concept of being in battle may seem far removed from what it is. For many modern people, a fairly comfortable daily existence, yet when we feel blocked from fulfilling our purpose, whether due to a busy schedule, inner doubts, external obstacles, or some other unknown reason, a spiritual warfare is exactly what is taking place. Pueo comes to you with powerful protection for your soul during spiritual battle. Even when you cannot sense the spiritual light, it is with you, taking the form of allies in the realm of nature, soul, and spirit to secure your safe passage through challenge and into fulfillment. Beautiful. All right, well, I'm going to end it on that really positive note. Hopefully that actually sums up everything going on. I mean, it's here in your cards, this battle. It's in your mind, it's spiritual, it's in your being, it's in your heart too. And it's this catalyst for change. I feel like you are being safely brought through whatever the Knight of Swords is. This reason to defend oneself is here. It feels like, again, there will be safe passage through this period of time. I want to say, if you are going through some heavy stuff, I don't like to say the word fight, but resist a little bit. Actually, I don't even want to say resist. I feel like something is being revealed to help you. Whether it's a helping hand, whether it's a helping friend, we're tapping into this Ace of Cups. Interesting. I'm really curious now to know what this is for some of you guys. And if it's purely at a spiritual level, just allow this change to happen. Know that there is kind of a sun around the corner, right? And there's the dawn comes and a new day appears, because this feels transitory. This feels temporary. So if this central energy is heavier than I'm kind of explaining it to be, this is passing, this is changing. All right, well, what a reading. What an interesting reading. It's a pleasure reading for you guys. Again, if you want a personal reading and I can tap into your specific questions, check out my booking portal. Otherwise, I will see you guys soon with another reading. All right, bye, Leo.